It's live!
Hello, everybody. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Becca. And we are on Earth.
Yeah, specifically I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And I am in Falls Church, Virginia.
It's very exciting.
Indeed.
We don't have any viewers yet. Should we vamp a little bit, Becca, and see if people show up?
Yeah.
We are here to celebrate the launch of season 2 of our show, Rebecca and Becca in Space, which I'm sure you've all... Oh, 3 people. Hello.
Hello
again. Hello. Let's see if other people dive in real quick, and then we'll really kick it off. We've got lots of fun special guests and stuff tonight. And there will be dares.
Indeed. And 3 people who are watching right now, maybe more, maybe we're already up to 1,000. If you comment in the YouTube comment box, we can see it. Sandy Johnson, Hala Zenham. Hello, everybody. Yes. Okay.
Hello.
As I said, comment. Their comments appeared. It's amazing.
Incredible.
Ask and you shall receive. 10,000 viewers.
10,000 viewers. That's what it is. It's true. Officially 10,000 is 10,000. Sandy Johnson confirmed. It is in fact 10,000 viewers. If anybody in the any of our 10,000 viewers who are currently watching made one of our specialty cocktails, let us know. We'd love to know. Becca did. Becca made a.
I did. I made a Boozy Bellini, and the only champagne flutes that I have are the Silver White and Groom. So there's the Groom one. It was the clean.
Amazing. It was the clean one.
I haven't even tasted it yet. Should I just taste it? Should we?
Yeah, taste it. Do it. That's
a Bellini. That's a Boozy Bellini. I couldn't find peach nectar, so I took a peach and I just smashed it. I guess it's muddled. I muddled it. So there it is.
I wish you had it live on camera. Just imagine you punching a peach. I don't have the Rebecca Rum Refresher yet because I live in Pennsylvania now as of 3 days ago. 40, I don't know. Time has no meaning. And it's shockingly impossible to get alcohol of any kind here, like beer and wine, let alone liquor. So my husband is out fetching ingredients for that right now because I forgot.
He's a good partner. You did it.
Oh, peach punch. That would be a good name for a drink as well.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe that's like what the actual name of it is when it's not created by Brittany.
Yes.
With vodka. I don't know.
All right. Well, we've got a few more people in here now. Shall we officially kick this thing off, Rebecca?
Let's.
Rebecca. I just called you Rebecca. That's ridiculous.
No, it's okay.
So first poll, for real. We'll ask this again later once we have 20,000 viewers. But if you were surprised when you watched Rebecca and Becca in Space to learn that I was Rebecca and Becca was Becca, because you always call Becca Rebecca and you always call me Becca, comment that because we want to know. Because I have had a lot of people be very confused that I'm Rebecca and not Becca.
And bringing on some of our guest stars, they've been confused in like getting the lines of calling us the correct character name because they call us in real life. So
in the Astronaut New Year's episode, which if anyone has watched season 2 yet, you'll know it's a very expansive episode with 6 additional actors in it, guests from all over the country, actually. Yeah.
From Chicago to New York. Yeah.
We one of the actors who was good friends with Becca calls her Rebecca and accidentally called her Rebecca in a line. And we had to do the whole thing again, and it was really sad.
You listen to the episode, when you hear the actor say, like, I'm very disappointed in you, Becca, she stresses it in such a hard way, and you can tell that she's like, I'm gonna get this right. We did right after. So.
It was. Amazing. So should we introduce ourselves one more time, Becca?
Yes.
Thanks, Mom. My mom was surprised that I was Rebecca, even though she calls me Rebecca. I get it. So on that note, let's kick it off again. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Becca.
And we're on Earth.
On Earth!
Specifically in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and
Falls Church, Virginia.
And we are super excited that you're here tonight. Until super recently, I was like 1.5 miles away from Becca, but now I'm here. So the whole thing, we shot this entire show like within a mile of each other without seeing each other once, which was true for season 1 and remains true for season 2. Pretty wild.
The only time I saw you was when you dropped off the astronaut costume that you ordered off of Amazon. That was like the
Truly. So if you've micro-binged season 2 yet, we'd love to hear what your favorite episode is. Feel free to put that in the comments. Becca, how long was it?
Okay, shoot. Hold on. It was like 40. Why did I put a passcode on my phone? Who do I think I am? The president? Not that president.
No.
I don't know. Damn it. Hold on. Okay, season 2 is 42 minutes and 31 seconds long.
A micro binge, a true micro binge. Well, I think speaking of that Astronaut New Year's episode, we actually have one of our astronauts from that episode with us here right now. Should we bring her on?
Let's do it.
Amazing. Here she comes. Here comes Julie, who plays Kelly Starr from Canada.
Hi, everybody. Rebecca and Becca. Rebecca, who calls you Becca? I'm so confused. Who calls you that?
It's a whole thing. So at the place where I used to work, my boss's name was Rebecca. And so there was this whole thing where they were like, do you have any nicknames? And I was like, well, I guess you can call me Becca. And so all of my friends from there were very confused that I was Rebecca on this.
Can I make a quick confession about that real quick? That Rebecca, you have not heard this, but the last time I was cat sitting Boris, when I stopped by your place, I saw a card on your desk that said Becca. And I was like, is this for me? And I opened it and I started reading it saying, thank you so much. You're such a hard worker. And I was like, wow, until I got it like halfway through and I realized it was for you when you left studio.
That is so funny.
I felt like I invaded your privacy. So
I love it.
Yeah, I'm telling you that in public, so you can't get mad at me for reading your mail.
That's super funny. Hey, the wonders of a live stream and me being alone in a new apartment that I don't know anything about. There's something beeping that I need to go check out. So while I do that, Julie, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
I would love to. Hi, my name is Julie Can. I'm a nurse and a comedian in Brooklyn, New York. I love doing Kelly Starr for Rebecca and Becca. I don't have a space drink with me today, but I'm just happy to be here clean and sober, you know.
Living that best life. You got to be.
Yeah, I mean, you're an astronaut.
Yeah.
You have to be focused.
Indeed.
Julie, so you were Kelly Starr from Canada, and it was actually like a pretty last minute addition, right?
Yeah.
Julie was like a real hero when it came to shooting Astronaut New Year's.
Oh, it felt so fun. I love saving the day. I got a call from Rebecca, one of my oldest friends from college, who I am so excited to work with on anything. And so it's the same day at work. I answer a call. Your last name in my phone is still Improv, by the way.
That's funny.
It's weird. Rebecca Improv calls me in the middle of the day and asks me to be on her web series. And who am I to say no?
And we were so thrilled to have you.
So fun, yeah.
Julie, we have a question for you.
Please.
A space question, because that's where we all were until recently, was in space. True. Julie, do you believe in aliens?
I absolutely do believe in aliens. It doesn't have to be scary. It's just, it doesn't. I feel like people get terrified. But the fact is, if, they're real, they've always been real, will always be real. And it's just something to get used to, but to deny their existence, I think is a step over the line. They're definitely real.
Have you ever had like an alien experience or anything?
You know what's funny? I haven't. I haven't. I'm just convinced. No, I haven't. I really want to. But I think with the New York Times article coming out recently about, the government wanting to say we officially don't know what this is in this video, disclosure is happening soon, which I think is okay. I'm not sure a lot of people actually care a lot because that article came out, and I think people would have cared, maybe 6 months ago, of course, but aliens being real doesn't really change our daily lives at all, does it?
It's true.
No, I guess not.
No, I think even if they came out with something very definitive, people might not care.
I know. Yeah, Josh had said he can't believe he forgot all about that article, and I was kind of having a similar reaction.
They admitted it. They know it's
totally
not from another country. It's not. So that's pretty a big deal. But here we are, still doing our thing with aliens being real. It's fine.
You know what?
And we're all fine.
Yeah. I can't wait till we get on the other side of the pandemic, and people are going to be like, by the way, during the pandemic, all this other crazy shit happened.
Yeah, people have to catch up.
Didn't have time to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like aliens.
But I'm okay with it. And if aliens are real, then actually we're aliens. So
it's true.
Shoot.
We are all aliens to someone. Julie, have you been able to still do improv during all of this? What's your comedy life like these days?
My comedy life is not as much, but I'm still on my little Instagram with my sketch group at I Don't Date Well. And also I managed to make some videos before COVID that are still being edited that will come out.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And besides that, there are live improv shows happening all the time, even though all the physical establishments, the training centers and the theaters are all closed down. Each theater is still actually putting up their own schedule of online shows and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you had any? Are there any that you particularly like to watch?
I would definitely look out for UCB's Bucky. They're a monoscene team, and they're just so fun. It's hard without an audience. It's different, but it's still better than nothing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
Should we do the dare, Becca?
I think we should do the dare, Rebecca.
Julie, are you ready for a dare?
I guess.
First,
okay.
I wanted to ask you, truth or dare?
Oh.
My choice. My choice is dare.
Great. That's the correct choice.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Becca, do you want to deliver this dare?
I'm happy to deliver this dare.
Do it.
Julie.
Yes.
We dare you to go into your kitchen.
Yes.
Pick 2 liquids.
Mm-hmm.
Mix them together.
Mm-hmm.
And then drink them.
I'm so excited. Okay. Stay right here.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, we'll be here.
You'll be here.
Can you bring?
You can bring you if you want.
Come on in.
You can bring us, or okay, perfect.
Sorry, we didn't give you a warning that give us a tour of your apartment.
Oh well, kitchen's right close by, so that's easy. 1 liquid. Oh boy, guys, I could get really gross if you want me to.
I mean, you do whatever you feel comfortable
I don't know. All right, I'll do it for you guys. So I have 1 Coors Light.
Okay.
Okay, and then I bought some fresh coconut water from a man who cut a bunch of coconuts with a machete and emptied it out into this, and I'm gonna do these 2.
Okay. We accept it.
All right. This is great.
That's the beauty of this dare is it could have been you made it weird.
Right, exactly. It's almost open. It was really fresh coconut water too.
That's really exciting.
So good. Did you see the guy cut the coconuts open with a machete?
Yeah, it was 7 coconuts. I felt bad for ordering such a large size.
That's 7 coconuts worth of coconut water in that container?
Yeah, not much water in 1 coconut.
That's wild.
We just take it for granted. We just think it's like a waterfall of coconut water.
Space cat.
Perfect.
A little bit of that. And a little bit of beer that fell on the floor. But
yeah, proportions are up to you.
It'll make it taste better. Oh, sure. And a little bit of Coors Light for vitamins. All right.
All right.
To the dare.
To the dare.
Cheers. Oh, wait, I have a drink. Cheers.
Oh, it's great. It tastes like watery Coors Light, which is Coors Light.
Which is just the same thing.
Perfect.
That's great.
Well, perfect. Now you can just enjoy that for the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much.
You're so great.
Thank you so much for joining us, Julie.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for having me so much.
Is there anything that you want to leave our audience with? Anything else you want to plug? I put your I don't date well in the comments.
You can also follow my Twitter at Julele1. I'll retweet some things. But I thank you so much for having me. I miss you guys. Becca, it's so fun to see you and get to know you.
Yeah.
I over Zoom.
Meet you and work together.
Yeah, you're so fun. Thank you so much.
We love Captain Kelly Starr.
She loves you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Amazing.
What a great first guest.
A fabulous first guest. Fantastic. We have
Did Dylan just get back with the?
Dylan arrived with the ingredients for the Rebecca's Rum Refresher. He had to wait outside Whole Foods for a while. Yeah, Dylan will tell us about the adventure, but maybe we can hold on that until after our next set of guests.
Okay,
he just got home.
Okay.
So up next, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I'm so excited for this one. So loyal viewers of Rebecca and Becca in Space will know that we've had several voice-only characters on the show. In season 1, Rebecca is dared to call her family and has a whole conversation with her mom and sister. And in season 2, if you haven't watched yet, like we said, this is spoiler light, but we dare Becca to call her grandma. And much like how Rebecca's family is more taxing to deal with than either of them could have guessed, Becca's grandma is much more taxing to deal with. And Becca has a special name for her grandma. What is it, Becca?
Becca in Space calls her grandmother Cookie.
Yeah.
Becca on Earth calls her grandmother Mama, if anybody wants to know.
Oh, that's really cute. I didn't know that. And Rebecca on Earth does not have an annoying family, and we don't play Monopoly. We play Settlers of Catan. So, it's all fictional. Great. So, hi, Mom and Dad. They're watching.
My mom said she was watching. I doubt it, but hi, Mom, if you're there.
Amazing. Okay, here we go. So we are going to bring on our fabulous actors who play Rebecca's mom, the character. Here's Mary Lecter. And then who plays Becca's Cookie? It's Genevieve Blaze. Hello. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves to our 12,000 viewers that we currently have?
Wow.
Go ahead, Mary.
Okay. I'm Mary Lecter, and I proudly played Rebecca's mom, and Rebecca's real mom was a little jealous, but we got over it. And I'm in Fairfax, Virginia, and I am the artistic director of Acting for Young People, and I work at George Mason University, where I taught Rebecca, and also with Mason Community Arts Academy.
Yay!
And I have a beverage that has Superman who came from the planet Krypton on it. So cheers.
Perfect.
Cheers.
And hi, I'm Genevieve Blaze. I usually go by Blaze. I'm playing the timeless role of Cookie. I'm currently hailing from Piscataway, New Jersey, and I'm a lot of things at the moment, but I'm mostly a graduate student at NYU, and I do theater stuff. And I was also in a class with Mary, like in her class.
Yes, the George Mason energy on this call is very strong.
Very strong.
I think it's getting to the point where people forget that Becca is not part of the George Mason alumni clan. Yeah.
The Turks.
Yeah.
All are welcome. All are welcome.
Well, thank you both for being here. And I'm just super happy that everyone gets to see how beautiful you both are in real life. And that Blaze is not 103 in real life. She's in fact a very young person. I don't know if she's watching. I think she would have been commenting a lot if she was watching, but our dear friend Katie Brunberg also from George Mason, actually, yes, is the one who suggested Blaze for the role of the 103-year-old grandmother. So shout out to Katie B for that fabulous suggestion.
She texted me the day after, and she was like, "I'm your agent now."
It's true.
That's good from her.
It's so true. in this instance, at least.
Well, it was refreshing because I typically voice act small boys. I'm typically a younger man. I have yet to play my age as a voice actor. So this was refreshing. It was like, the other end of
You've always been really versatile, Blaze. So there you go.
Thank you very much.
I guess voice acting is like, that's the thing that's happening right now, isn't it? Here's a fun one. I know Mary has a fun at-home voice studio, and I bet Blaze does too. Can you all describe how you record voiceovers from your homes? This is even like a pre-COVID thing. This is like a long time standing.
So I have sat facing the clothes in my closet with a towel over my head like this. It's great for breath support. It's awesome. And now I'm in the Umbrella Academy, which is we call it the Closet Studio here in Talon Court. And I have my Snowball mic, and I have my little instructions from Rebecca about how to use GarageBand. So you see, I really am your mother on some level. And you help me across the street every day.
And I am never prepared for anything. No, so I was very fortunate with this one that I was allowed to sound like I was on the phone. So I was like, great, minimal work. But typically, yes, a lovely closet, beautiful scenery of coats, or I'll duck under desks and try to make a little area there. So it's very glamorous.
Amazing. Becca, do you have a voiceover studio at home?
I had to do one tiny voiceover thing, and I took a weighted blanket and sorry, my dog is here if you see his nose.
Show us.
Oh,
hello.
Oslo sighting.
He probably will. But I had to do like one voiceover thing for work, and I threw a gravity blanket over me. And I was honestly under there for maybe 2 minutes recording the thing. I came up, my neck hurt so bad. Do not recommend it. I thought like, gravity blanket is gonna be heavy, soundproof is gonna be awesome. Yeah, gave myself a tension headache. So.
Was it soundproofed?
Maybe it was good. It was fine. I mean, like the people that like I was sending the file to for work, like they didn't know what was supposed to be professional. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good enough.
I didn't know about this.
Amazing. Okay. Well, question, because this is all about space, right? So question of the moment for let's go to Blaze first. Because I'm very curious.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know if you all have a favorite space fact, just a favorite fact about space.
I am so glad you asked. So I did a little bit of like research today, just like a gander at some space facts. And I found out that in 1977, there was a radio signal from space, like deep space, that lasted 72 seconds that no one was able to identify. So for about 40 years, we thought aliens, right? We were like, this is clearly aliens. And it was unable to be answered. There was no explanation until about 40 years later. And by the way, this signal was called the wow signal because the guy who received it circled the reception and went wow next to it. The wow signal. So the wow signal remains a mystery for decades until they discover a new comet called something, a bunch of numbers, and Christensen. I wasn't good at algebra. I'm not going to be good with the numbers. Anyway, so something Christensen. And so they believe it's that comet or something like that comet. So it's not necessarily aliens, but it is a comet, which is kind of cool. So we didn't know anything about it until we had to discover that comet.
Julie wrote in the comments, she went, aliens!
Yeah. Yeah, no, because I got super psyched about that, and then I was like, I wonder if we figured it out since 1977. Yeah,
That's wild.
That's a great fact.
thank you.
Mary, do you have a favorite space fact?
I do. It's more of an anecdote than a fact.
good.
That's okay. It's very sort of family and space. So a fact is that my dad and Rebecca's dad both worked at NASA. And my dad was working there at a time when he would take data from the space satellites. I want to say Project Mercury, Project Gemini. And he played poker with John Glenn while they were waiting for stats to come.
That's so cool.
That's my fact.
Oh, I love that. That's so similar to my constant claim to fame, which is that my dad was on an email chain with Neil Armstrong.
Nice.
Degrees of separate. Playing poker with John Glenn. That's so cool.
But also, didn't your dad, like when we did our like live stream, Rebecca and Becca Tell the Truth, your dad sent you a picture of him with Buzz Aldrin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish I could find that real quick. Dad, if you're still there, you can send that again and we'll show it on live this time. Oh, Sandy Johnston has a favorite space fact as well, which is that
she's a space teacher. She's a science teacher, a middle school science teacher.
What if a job was space teacher, though? That would be pretty cool.
Well,
Sandy's fact
yeah,
is that you can fit all the planets besides Earth side by side between the Earth and the Moon.
What?
Shut up. This is wild. Guys, I don't understand how big space is.
I don't either.
Every time I think about it, I mean, I always feel small, like, especially like when you're next to a tall man, like when we would be at GMU and we'd be next to the basketball players, I'd be like, oh, I am smaller than this person. I cannot get the understanding of the scope of how small we are in comparison to space. That's it.
There's a great video that shows like Earth, and then it like shows like I don't know, like Jupiter, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger to like these stars that are in other galaxies and stuff, and then it ends with "You are not the center of the universe."
I love that.
That's so funny.
My astronomy teacher showed me that in college, and I was like, okay, I don't know. Feeling a little attacked at 8 a.m., but fine. All right.
Amazing. So what other creative stuff have you two been up to during this time? This time unlike any other time. What else?
Oh.
And if it's just Rebecca and Becca in space, that's super cool too.
Mary, do you want to go first?
Well, besides Rebecca and Becca in Space, which was such a delight, and I thank you so much, I got to voice a queen for a really cool radio fairy tale, sort of a fractured fairy tale for Jabberwocky Radio Theater. My husband got to play the king, and I channeled a dear lost family member for the voice, and got to do my best whine. And it was really, really fun. And then just lots of classes and things like that. So
that is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're true. All the teachers and professors that are going to be leading these weird, blended, remote, in-person times, y'all are the champions, man. Oh my gosh. It's so hard. And thankless. And you guys are everything. This has been very exciting doing this. I've been so thrilled and thankful. I'm also doing a dance thing, which was as surprising to me as it was to you. No, I am a co-director of a theater dance company called Idle Shift, where we take classics and shift your perspective on them. And so we've been working on a lot of that. A lot of that stuff kind of went alley-oop into the next year. But because of that, I got to work with this wonderful person named Nathan who runs Reframe Dance. And so he's creating this coffee dance, and we're kind of like helping him as part of the cast. It's been very fun.
That's super cool. Yeah. All remotely?
We started doing them remotely. Now we rehearse outside with masks and distanced. It's fun.
That sounds like so much fun, just moving around outside. I miss that.
It is quite lovely. And the park is usually, like, there's never anyone there. So it's quite nice. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, my dad just sent this picture. Do you want to see my dad with Buzz Aldrin?
Yes.
Okay. I've never tried to share my screen on this thing before. It's not Zoom.
Oh,
But
shoot,
we'll see.
we're gonna do that.
Well, I can't figure out. Wait, don't show me these tips. I know how to do this. Oh no, hang on.
Should we do a drum roll just to?
No, I'm gonna not do that right this very second.
Okay.
I'll do it later. Okay.
My
great.
mom demands the picture, by the way.
It gave me a bunch of notifications all at once, so I'm gonna not do it yet, but I will do it before this is over. Mark my words. But now I think it's time for a dare.
I think it's time for a dare.
Okay. And we're not going to give you the truth option because this is a really good dare. Okay.
Real quick, my mom just texted me asking how do I get to the live stream. So just ignore me while I look at my phone.
Set your mom to like, perfect. Okay. So I will deliver this dare. So for this dare, it's actually, it's an acting game.
Oh, good.
So we're going to give each of you in the private chat over here 4 lines of Shakespeare.
Good.
And then we're going to give you a style to say those lines in. Okay?
All right.
So is there a brave person who would like to go first for your space dare?
I'll go.
Blaze! Perfect. Okay, great. So, Blaze, here are your lines, which is, of course, Lady M.
Good.
And we would like for you to deliver this brief Lady M. I can say Macbeth. This isn't a theater. This is my home.
Just scream
This
it.
brief Lady
know,
Macbeth speech. Yes.
Very quick fun fact.
Yes.
Do you know why Macbeth is considered bad luck?
No, I actually have no idea.
So the reason that Macbeth is considered bad luck is usually a theater company doesn't do Macbeth unless they're about to go bankrupt. So it is like their last ditch effort to try to get in revenue to not die. So
Wow.
Are you really?
Yep.
Really?
That's crazy.
Well, a playwright that I worked with told me that story, and I am sticking to it.
I love it.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay,
Lady M, what am I doing?
You've got Lady M, and sorry that formatting did not copy well. Oh well. You are going to read this speech like a dude, bro.
Wait, I feel like I need a prop. No, it's fine. Because this hat is too sparkly. Come, you spirits that tend immortal thoughts. Unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe. Yeah, chock full of direst cruelty, bro. Yeah. How was that?
Amazing. Perfect. I love it. How was that, Blaze? Like, reflect on that. Like, do you think that that's like a viable way to play the character?
You know, I feel like if I got another pass at it, I feel like I was going with the wrong motivation. I was going like, hey, I want to just like chill with my bros. But what I should have done is gone like, the dude that I'm talking to got back the wrong Bud Light lines, and I need to address that situation head on.
Can we just do it again real quick with that motivation? Is that cool?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a
Yeah,
bar.
fine. Okay. I watched my face. I'm sorry. Here we go. All right. Come, you spirits that tend immortal thoughts. Unsex me here, bro. And fill me from the crown to the top full of direst cruelty. See what I mean? Like,
That's great.
Intention.
Thank you for that inspiring performance. Lady Macbeth Dude Bro version. No one asked for that. We're not going to do that. But but if we were, you'd be first on the list, Blaze. Amazing. All right, Mary, for you,
Yes.
we have selected the lovely Ophelia. And I've just sent you a selection, 4 lines of Hamlet.
Oh my God. Okay.
Ophelia, and it also did not format well. I apologize. But we would love to hear your best farmer Ophelia.
I feel like I need some straw. I have no straw. I don't know why straw. Maybe a pig. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. All right.
Now, what if she just picked up a pig?
I came ready.
Nation. Okay. All right. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day. All in the morning be time. And I am made at your window to be your Valentine.
I love Farmer Ophelia.
She's like a sing-songy Southerner.
Southern farm,
Sounds like
Southern
the
pig.
beginning of Oklahoma.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, Aunt Eller is now a dream role. Can I just sadly say that?
I don't
Well-
think that's that at all.
We got to have a brush with it tonight, thanks to the Dare. Thank you both so much for playing our Dare games and for being on our show. And I'm glad that everyone got the opportunity to see your faces. Do you have any final things that you want the people to know about you before we let you go?
I don't think so. Just thank you so
That's
much for
okay,
having
too.
us. It was so much fun. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank
you for having us
you.
on this, and have a great rest of the chitty chatties with all our friends.
Definitely. Too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, that was so fun.
Wow, weird seeing their faces.
I love a Dare. It is weird seeing their faces, isn't it? Hey, can we, before we bring on our next internet guests, can we bring on in-person guests real quick?
Yes.
Which loyal viewers who watched all the way to the end of our credits will know that a very important role is our zero gravity technicians, 2 young men named Dylan Hares, and I've never said Brian's last name out loud before.
Oh, it's Brian Knapp.
It's just Knapp. Okay, great. I was
know
suddenly
that
like,
there's
it
a
couldn't
silent
possibly be
K
that
and
easy.
apostrophe. Yeah, it's confusing.
Well, those are the people that we live with, which is, of course, Becca's fiance, Brian, and my husband, Dylan. Brian is at work right now, right? So
Yeah.
we can't make his on-screen debut. But Dylan's right here. He just got back with the ingredients for Rebecca's Rum Refresher. Do you want to show your face? Oh, I guess you can't actually hear, can you?
Give me one.
Oh, that's a good idea. Here he is.
Oh, hello. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Boom. How's it going?
Doing well. How about you? How is understanding like new liquor laws and everything?
It's near impossible. They don't put signs everywhere like you would expect. They don't do that.
Yeah, and for our viewers that are just joining us, we're here at the beginning. Rebecca and Dylan just moved to Pennsylvania from Virginia, so they are learning the hard way that you can't just walk into a Target and pick up a 6-pack of beer.
You cannot.
We have it so good. We have no idea.
Yeah, because I remember when I moved down to Virginia, I walked into a Target and I saw all this like beer and wine, and I'm like, they sell diapers here. I'm so confused.
The clerk at Trader Joe's literally said to me, "Yeah, it's not as easy to get alcohol here as it is in the South." And when I said I had just moved here, I was like, "Geez, okay. I guess I'll just be happy with my frozen cubed ginger and call it a day." Anyway, so thank you, Dylan.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for being a great zero gravity technician and additional voices for season 2.
Well, it's a skill I've been cultivating my whole life. I'm glad I could finally use it.
Yes. If I can figure out how to share my screen, then maybe I can also share the picture of Dylan operating the zero gravity.
Good one.
Well, speaking of sharing
Real
pictures,
flattering
I
angle.
want to figure that out. I have a picture of Brian.
Aww.
There he is.
Us in Prague, back when I was growing out my
Cute,
pixie
cute.
cut. So Brian can't be here right now, but
Pixie cut. We love it.
the worst. I look like a goddamn like melon. Like it's.
You're beautiful.
I always joke around that I moved to Ireland just to grow out my pixie cut, so nobody I knew could see me. It was the worst.
I love it. Wait, before you go, there's a question for Dylan. Julie,
Okay.
who is now watching, wants to know, how do spaceships work, Dylan?
So I can tell you actually. So basically what it is there's like a slingshot as a kid. It's the same thing but bigger. So I believe they load it in the sling and just shoot it just straight up and hope for the best. And I think it's sealed inside. You guys could probably tell me better than that, but I think it's sealed. I don't know.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
SpaceX is the first one to seal it inside, which is why everybody's like obsessed with them right now.
Yeah. See, and then that's it. Honestly, there's really nothing to it. That's why they've been sending spaceships up into space for like hundreds of years.
Every day for hundreds of years.
So
Every day.
I hope that answers your question, Julie. Thank you for asking.
Well, thank you for sharing your knowledge, Dylan, and
You're
thank
so
you
welcome.
for the Rum Refresher.
You're welcome. Enjoy it and good luck.
Thanks. Amazing. All right. Oh, good. Yeah. Julie and Hollis say that explains a lot. Makes so much sense. So couldn't agree more. Amazing. Okay, great. Let us bring on our next special guests.
I'm so excited.
Okay. These two are just the best. We knew when we were writing season 2 that like we wanted to expand what we were doing, which is why there's more elaborate episodes this season. There's our music video episode. There's the Halloween episode where we're dressed as cats the whole time and there are actual cats. And of course, the astronaut New Year's episode with all of the guests is really great. But we also knew we really wanted to develop some new, really meaningful characters for the show. And I had the vaguest glimmer of an idea for the D team. And Becca ran with it and created these two really amazing characters that Keenan and Josh play. So let's bring them on, shall we? Okay, he's Joshua and he's Josh, played by Keenan.
Hello. What's going on? What's shaking?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Good to see you guys.
This is exciting. I'm excited.
I'm surrounded by stars.
You look like you're on the set of Natasha Peer in The Great Comet.
Oh, I wish. It's
but
just my
2D.
couch.
Oh. Okay, so tell us who you are and where the heck you are and what you're doing here. Keenan.
Yeah, totally. My name's Keenan. I play Josh. Currently, I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but that's changing. I'm going to Los Angeles, California.
And they're lucky to get you.
They're gonna gobble me up. In a good way. But I pay the bills working for the Small Business Administration. But really, I'm chasing the dream. I want to do this forever.
Love that.
I'm Joshua Simon. I play Joshua. And I'm currently located in Kensington, Maryland. And I'm an actor and comedian and a dog walker and
a podcaster.
And a podcaster, yes. I have a podcast as well called The Gag. And we talk about scary movies.
Amazing. Wait, putting that in the comments now. The Gag.
The Gag.
Joshua's podcast.
Well, hold on. If we're putting things in the comments,
you got 10,000 projects coming up right now, bud.
I have a list. I got my legal pad here.
Oh my God.
Are those tour dates and
it's these are the best ones. I realized I like legal pads, but I needed the security of a hardcover notebook. So I got a hardcover legal pad, and it's spiral bound, so I can turn the pages super easy. I found my dream notebook, and it's got a pineapple on the front.
You can write your Blue's Clues in there, yeah.
It was a steal. $7.99. Come on.
That's crazy. Crazy talk.
You're going to tell us the projects in
That's why
this is showing off his notepad. That's all I have.
No, so I'm working on a project with my best friend, Alex Galloway. We do a podcast called Gibson and Galloway Present, where it's two best friends having some hot takes on a lot of things in media. We just released our second episode of our Star Wars trilogy that we're doing. Because I had never seen them, and I saw them all for the first time recently, and I was like, I have a lot of opinions.
I'm super excited to listen to that. I haven't yet, full disclosure, but I haven't either. Over the moon to hear your Star Wars thoughts.
And there's some juicy ones. There's some juicy thoughts.
You got all the hot goss about Star Wars.
Yeah, and then I do the Project Shop series, which is a show I do on Instagram. Which currently I'm playing with other people hosting. And Rebecca, you are hosting on Monday, the 24th.
Yes.
So, boom, you heard it here first, publicly.
Boom.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, fantastic. Thank you guys both for being here tonight and for, being on our show and stuff.
Thanks for having us.
What was your this little curveball? What was your favorite part about each of these dudes? Like, what do you think like viewers need to know about each Josh? Those are two different questions. You can answer whichever one you want because I just made them up.
So immediately, just my first thought, I love both of these characters, Josh and Joshua, because they're both just way in over their head.
They really are.
They don't really know how to, and that's just some of my favorite characters in like TV and stuff. They don't know what the hell's going on, and these are two guys who embody that. They're goofy. They don't get it, and somehow they've been given this responsibility.
Yeah.
Who put them in charge of things?
Yeah, and as someone who always has everything in control all the time, it was really hard to tap into that character. He just doesn't know what's going on, because I always know what's going on.
You do.
My favorite thing actually was about both of them is their sincerity. Like, they do really want to help. They're just pretty helpless sometimes, and sometimes the things they do, it has to circle back, and Becca end up helping Josh and Joshua more than they're actually helping Becca and Rebecca.
Yeah, I have by the end, I feel like Josh just became a more responsible person. I think, he learned.
He really grew.
Yeah, and Joshua got better at math.
Yes, he did with that community college degree. Yeah, I think that much like at the end of season 1, where there's a special surprise if you wait and watch all the way through the end of the credits. So loyal viewers right now, if you're one of our loyal viewers who never watched to the end of season 1,
it's the best part. Editing it.
Definitely do it. Yeah. Watch all the way to the end because there's a special little post-credit scene. This season, there's a special end of credits / post-credits audio clip, I guess, featuring Keenan as Josh. That is a real treat. And so just watch the credits, everyone. That's all I can say.
Have you made it to that part yet? Have you heard the audio?
I haven't made it to that part yet. I haven't gotten to actually watch it yet. I was working all day, and then I actually was still at work when this started, but I was like, we're good.
I quit.
I had 10 minutes left. I was like,
You were like, I have a premiere to go to. I'll be
yes.
Bye. Goodbye.
Sorry. Well, definitely make sure you watch the end of the credits.
I plan on it.
I can't. It just makes me laugh. Okay. You guys, what's your favorite planet?
Captain.
Sorry, what did you say? It's so bad.
Captain Planet is my favorite.
Shut up!
He's a hero.
I'm frozen. Oh no, I'm not anymore. We're good.
Keenan laughed too hard.
I laughed so hard I froze. Yeah. It didn't like that.
Okay, now why is Captain Planet, Joshua, Simon, why is Captain Planet your favorite planet?
Because he's a hero, and he's going to cut pollution down to, about 0, I think he says.
Yeah, come on, Becca.
In the song.
I
would love to see.
This is an interview. I want Josh to talk, Keenan.
I'm just saying.
I've authorized Keenan to talk for me at certain points on advice of legal counsel.
Okay.
That's me. Independent contractor. I'm a consultant.
Well, great.
Keenan, what's your favorite planet?
Yeah.
Okay, so, So what's the deal with Pluto? What's going on with Pluto right now? Is Pluto not a planet, or is it a planet? Because I heard whispers that it got to be a planet again, and if that's the case, then I'm pulling for Pluto because I always got to root for the underdog.
Real quick, if you want.
Pluto's the underdog. He's the little guy, and I got mad respect for Pluto.
Yeah,
working. It's been through a lot. So
gosh, I don't remember what the final verdict on that is. Whether or not Pluto is actually
is Pluto a planet?
Pluto to me is a planet.
Here's what I found on records.com.
I don't care what anyone says.
The International Astronomical Union changed Pluto's classification from a planet to a dwarf planet.
Dwarf planet. Alexa, stop.
Okay, but
Alexa, but
dwarf planet's a real planet, right?
There's the word planet in it.
Yeah.
So
Therefore,
it is that is my favorite planet. The Rudy of planets, the underdog.
I love that.
In certain pictures,
so
Pluto
sweet.
does kind of look like Sean Astin.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, on that note, I think it's time for a dare. What do you think, Becca?
Yeah.
This one was your brilliant idea, so why don't you?
This just came to me after 4 cups of coffee.
Nice.
Keenan and Joshua, I want this to happen. It can happen at the same time if you want. You need to run outside and scream at the top of your lungs, "I am the cutest of all the Beanie Babies."
Alrighty, lady.
Go, go, go!
Go,
okay.
run.
I'm not wearing pants.
That'll make it funnier.
I'm the cutest of all the Beanie Babies.
One down, one more.
Wait. Did it go out? He muted his. Keenan, you muted your microphone.
Keenan, you're literally on mute.
Oh my god, he ran out of his Wi-Fi zone.
What have we done? I did this to Keenan.
Come back.
Keenan.
Keenan, should we tell him?
Let's not tell him. Well,
Keenan, that was.
so his mic is muted. Wait, Rebecca,
Oh boy.
with him?
Oh, it won't. It says your mic isn't connected, Keenan. It won't even let me unmute you.
I'm gonna have to say that Keenan is the cutest Beanie Baby. I
think Keenan is the
fold.
cutest Beanie Baby.
Hey, what about this? Does it work?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Keenan!
I'm going back out.
You look so committed.
It literally, we saw you take in the deepest of breaths, and then it just.
Oh no, it happened again.
No, he's just frozen.
Let's just pretend like we heard him. We can't. We can't.
That was awesome, Keenan.
That was a great job.
It's so
Keenan.
good.
I know I was frozen. I heard you guys.
Okay.
And this is I brought shame to my family name. Now, you know?
You did it twice though.
This is
That was such
ridiculous.
a dream.
Wow.
I'm sweating.
The look I got from the
I'm
UPS
sorry.
man that walked by my door right after this happened was like,
He wanted to see if you truly were the cutest.
not
of
my business.
There was a guy walking across the street and he waved at me, and I was like, I had to give him a wave back.
I'm a cute little
You know?
Beanie Baby.
I am.
Wow.
I am. I yelled part 2 the second time I did it. Just so people didn't think they were experiencing deja vu, but that they knew I had done it 2 times. That's how much confidence I have.
And this is why LA is going to pick you right up in a great way when you go.
You cute little Beanie Baby. All right. Well, Keenan and Joshua, thank you so much for spending this time with us.
Hey, thanks for having us. You know?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we plugged all your stuff. I'm echoing so hard.
I think
In
so.
the comments.
You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Joshua Simon Said.
Yes.
Show us. Keenan's the cutest Beanie Baby. These comments are great. Yeah.
Yeah. Hashtag Keenan is the cutest Beanie Baby. All right.
Yay.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, you little Beanie Babies. Amazing.
Sweating.
That was
I'm just sweating.
I am also sweating. That was hilarious. Okay. We have one more guest.
We do.
I think she's here, so
Yeah.
we should bring her on. Another character created by Becca.
Well,
Based on a
actually,
real person.
Yeah, this character is a real person, but I wrote the words and I made her have an American accent.
Yeah. Rebecca and Becca's number one frenemy, Kira Omens, is Lu Yang, everybody. Here she comes.
Hi.
Kira!
Hi.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah,
Just
that.
audition. How was it?
It was good. It went well. cool. Thanks for asking. I'm glad that we got out on time so that I can do this.
Kira had a call back right before this, so we didn't know if she could actually be here this evening. So she went in, she kicked ass, she probably booked the job, and now she's here, gracing us.
Maybe we'll see. There are a lot of really cool people there, so it was a lot of fun. Thank you for asking.
That's awesome. It's so good to see you too. And Liu Yang blessed us with not one but 2 episodes this season.
Yes, that was incredible.
Anyone who has watched the Space Cowboy episode yet will know that Kira really brings it this season.
What's that phrase when like God interferes at the very end to make everything better? A Deus Ex Machina.
A Deus Ex Machina.
That's it. That's what Liu Yang is in Space Cowboy.
Truly.
I haven't watched it. It's so good. The colors are beautiful.
It's amazing. So Kira, tell us about who you are and where you are and what you're doing with your life.
I'm Kira. I play Liu Yang on the series, and I'm in Los Angeles. And I am a full-time audiobook narrator, voice actor. I'm almost at 100 audiobooks.
Whoa!
Yeah, like so close. I'm at like 90. I have books booked through November. So at November, I'll be at 100 audiobooks. So that's exciting. But yeah, no, I'm just out here acting and modeling and, you know, doing stuff. So yeah, it's been cool.
I love. That's so cool. Just living the dream. This is another like great example of how national the show is this season. We've had people from how many states so far today? Like 5, 4, 5. Because
New York, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Milwaukee. Is that a state?
Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah.
And then LA. And LA is not a state, but California is.
That's pretty cool. Look at us go.
Wow.
Kira, so a big thing about Rebecca and Becca in Space is that it was based on the idea that when Becca and I were younger, we both wanted to grow up to be astronauts and obviously did not become astronauts. Although we will share a fun fact about that.
Stay tuned.
In just a moment. So Kira, our question for you to kick this off is, what did you want to be when you grew up?
When I was in kindergarten, I wanted to be a teacher, and I wanted to be a teacher for a really long time. And then when I was in middle school, got the opportunity to teach dance and martial arts and decided I didn't want to be a teacher anymore. I still really love kids. Like I worked at a Princess Party company for a little while, and that was like ideal job for me because I got to just play with kids and I didn't have to teach them anything. So yeah, and then I wanted to be a writer for a long time, and I wrote things and changed my mind and decided to be an actor when I was in high school. And
you chose the easiest route. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Why write everything? Just be part of one part of the writing. So yeah.
Oh, I love that. Julie wants to know if there's a book that we can listen to you read. Do you have a favorite book that you have read that you can rec?
Oh no, I think that it's the book that she has been narrating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, if you look at my name on Amazon or Audible, all of like my books will pop up. I also use the pseudonym Kira Grace because I've been trying to separate my audiobooks and my film work a little bit. Kira is spelled with an E in that name. I recently did this series. I'm not sure if all of them are out on Amazon and Audible yet, but it's called the Daughter of Havenglade series. It's a really cool fantasy, like really cool female lead character, like lots of different characters, and it's just a really cool series. So that's a really cool one. That's a young adult fantasy novel. So yeah, that
sounds awesome.
That's one of my favorite ones.
That's so cool. Becca, should we share our
oh my god,
what we got yesterday and maybe just like get Kira's take on it and what we should do?
Yeah, should we do a dramatic reading of the message and then get Kira's advice?
Yeah. Do you want to read it?
I'm happy to read it. Okay. Let me just get on there.
Yes.
Basil's getting all huffy now. Come here, sir. Come here.
So while Becca accesses this is a message that we got on Rebecca and Becca's Instagram account yesterday.
Oh my God.
And
So
we just want to know what you think we should do.
Yeah. Okay. This is from Wally Wells. And he says, "Hey there, I'm so happy I found your IG. I'm so curious. Anyhow, I'm also a casting producer with a new game show down here on," and then it's the Earth emoji. "And I've been interested in finding 2 astronauts to apply and audition. The game show is called The Cube and is hosted by NBA legend Dwayne Wade. I don't know if you guys are still in space, in parentheses, I imagine you are, but I had to reach out. If you are selected, we would film in Atlanta between October 23rd and 28th. Thank you for your time." So I want to know, Kira, do you think this guy thinks that we're actual astronauts?
Oh my God. I think so.
So
I think that's, oh, so cute, like with the Earth emoji and blah blah blah. But then the more the message happened, I was like, oh no.
and like
Yeah. So like, what would you do? How do we break it to him that we're not really in space? That's a paper Earth and it's a remote taped to Becca's wall.
yeah, but as elaborate as this.
I don't know. I guess you have to let him down gently, right? And because I don't think it's fair to astronauts to like be like, we are astronauts. We did all of the training and the math.
We definitely didn't do
Couldn't
math.
be in character and see how far into the casting process we get.
I think it would be hilarious. Ideal scenario, I would say yes, absolutely. That with a good show name like The Cube, what do you think they're gonna have you do?
I don't know. It is real because I looked it up and it's like a reboot of a British game show and like it's really happening. So like he's not kidding.
No. Oh God.
Yeah, Becca, you drafted a pretty funny response.
Oh, yeah.
I
I wanted us to respond in character and say, thank you for your interest. After being trapped in our small space stations in space for over a year, we are interested in entering a cube, but best of luck with your casting process. So.
Yeah. Anyway, check it out, everyone. The Cube.
The Cube.
Coming soon.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Starring not us, that's for sure. Kira, we would love to give you a dare.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, this is our last dare of the eve. This is it. This is the final dare. So Kira, first context for everybody. Becca and Kira met when I directed them both in a show called Spills with my theater company, Who What Where Theater Collective, which was a 3-person show written by the fabulous Ruthie Rado that starred the 2 of them and 1 other person. And his name is Jacob Thompson, another lovely George Mason University fam member. So Kira, we would love for you to call Jacob
On speaker.
on speakerphone, and we want you to literally just sing Let It Go to him.
Okay. Here we go.
And Kira's like, I'm ready.
Because thankfully it hasn't been too long since we last talked.
Do you need his number?
No, I got it.
I won't tell him.
So just call him.
Just do it.
Okay.
And just sing.
Belt it out. I hope he answers.
Hello.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Then hang up. Hang up.
When he started to sing.
Wait, was he singing? Call him back, call him back.
What did he do? going.
Let it go.
This is the best moment of my life.
Thanks, Jacob.
Thanks for picking up my Dave's song.
You're welcome. Rebecca and Becca say hi.
Oh, hi, Becca and Becca.
We're on a
Hi,
live
Jacob.
So I don't think I have headphones in. He can't hear you.
No,
Tell him thank you for participating in our dare.
Aw,
All right.
aw, they are. Well, thank you for participating, Jacob.
Of course. I'll be looking up the stars tonight, thinking of all of you.
Aw.
Because we are, in fact, in space.
Yeah.
That's where we are, in the stars.
We'll talk to you later.
Soon to be on the cube.
Bye, Jacob.
Amazing. The best dare to end on. Fabulous. Well, Kira, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your amazing portrayal of Liu Yang. You're fabulous.
Oh my
Is there
goodness.
anything else you want the people to know?
Saturn's my favorite planet. Peace.
Amazing. Bye, Kira.
Bye, Kira. Thank you.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. Well, Becca, what was that?
I said I couldn't have asked for like better dare participants.
I know. That was
We have a
wonderful.
dare
Thank
game
you.
show.
Yeah, just a dare game show. Perfect. We can call it the Cube. Well, thank you to all of our fabulous guests for participating. I hope everyone watches season 2 of Rebecca and Becca in space, because the characters are in space, even though we, alas, are not. Should we end with a shot of our alter egos?
Yes. Could I end with my alter ego just to save
Yes.
time?
Absolutely.
Great.
All right, guys.
All right.
We're gonna go out on this.
This is my alter ego. He likes to cry all the time, and he hates everybody that's not me.
Oslo. And here's my alter ego. This is Boris. He plays Cat Rebecca. Aww. Cat Rebecca. Amazing.
Yep. I would show my cat, but she's in the bedroom, and I can't have my animals together unsupervised. So that's why you got the dog.
And she's a kitten. Fabulous. Well, Becca, is there anything else that we need to tell the people before we sign off?
I mean, I really hope you like season 2. I think we stepped up our game, and it's a lot of fun, especially with all the people that you saw today. So, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me end with this picture. That's what I should do.
Yes.
All right, here it is. Oh, no, it's not. Preview.
Should I drum roll?
Oh, Chrome has lost permission to capture my screen. Well, this is too complicated. I'll just have to post it. Okay, so make sure you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram so that you can see all of our episodes, watch the show, all of the exclusive behind-the-scenes content that sort of exists, and tell your friends. Spread the joy.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
This is Rebecca and Becca signing off.